Okay, I have to say, when I first saw the research for this deep dive, I was pretty sure someone mixed up the files.
I can see why it looks a little strange on paper.
On one side, I have theological deep dives on the Book of Exodus, and on the other, government oversight reports on the Secret Service. It feels like apples and, well, hand grenades.
It does seem like a clerical error, but I promise you, we're looking at the exact same story. It's the archetype of the reluctant guardian,
A reluctant guardian.
and more specifically, the crushing weight of a no-fail mission.
So the link between Moses, the shepherd who stammers, and the modern agent in sunglasses is just burnout.
It's a specific kind of burnout. It's the
Yeah.
feeling of not being enough. Well, let's start with Moses in Exodus 4. He's at the burning bush, and he is trying everything to get out of this job.
Right, and he gives that very specific excuse.
He says, I am heavy of mouth and heavy of tongue. The Hebrew word he uses there is kavad.
Which I've always heard translated as, a stutter, a physical speech impediment.
That's the simple version, yeah. But the context suggests something much more politically dangerous for him. You have to understand the Egyptian concept of Ma.
Okay, I saw that in the notes. That's cosmic order or something like it.
Exactly. It's cosmic order. And in ancient Egypt, eloquence wasn't just like a nice skill to have. It was theological.
Yeah.
To speak well was to align the world with the gods.
So bad public speaking wasn't just awkward, it was chaotic, a threat.
A threat to the cosmic order, yes.
Yeah.
And think about Moses' situation. He's been a shepherd in exile for 40 years. He's a Bedouin. He's probably completely lost the high court dialect.
He's got imposter syndrome. He's telling God, I'm not a diplomat, I'm just a shepherd.
And what's fascinating is God's response. It's not a pep talk. He doesn't say, you can do it.
No, he just asks, who made man's mouth?
Right. He totally shifts the premise. It's not about human skill anymore. It's about divine authority. The message is valid because of the sender, not the speaker.
Which is, I guess, where the Secret Service comes in.
Yeah.
Because they have a similar identity problem, don't they?
A massive one. I think most people assume they were always there to protect the president.
But they weren't.
Not at all. They were created in 1865 for one reason: to suppress counterfeit currency.
They were financial investigators.
Exactly. Forensic accountants, not bodyguards, until they have their own burning bush moment.
The McKinley assassination in 1901.
That's the pivot. That's when the mission changes from financial crime to this no-fail protective duty. And this is where that heaviness, that kavod, comes back.
How so?
Well, Moses felt heavy because he didn't have the rhetorical tools. The modern USS is heavy because they don't have the physical resources.
The numbers in those reports they're wild. The agency has, 700 fewer employees than in 2011?
And the mission has only gotten bigger. And get this, they never stopped the financial job. They're still seizing crypto and investigating fraud like that huge $225 million case, while also running a zero-fail protection detail.
It's a dual mission that just stretches people to their breaking point.
And that stretch creates cracks. The research points to this really, frankly, bizarre story in Exodus, the bridegroom of blood.
I had to read that part a few times. God is just suddenly trying to kill Moses.
It's one of the strangest passages in the entire Bible. And the reason is, Moses neglected a small detail. He failed to circumcise his son, a basic covenantal duty.
So he was so focused on the big mission pharaoh that he forgot the small stuff at home?
And his wife, Zipporah, has to step in and fix it to save him. The argument is that this is the same dynamic we see in Secret Service failures, like the recent assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania.
So it wasn't a failure of bravery.
No, the independent review said it was a failure of critical thinking, complacency. They got so overwhelmed by the sheer size of the mission that they neglected the small, critical details. The diligence.
It shatters that myth of the man in black, the invincible agent.
Right. We want them to be invincible. It makes us feel safe. But the truth is, they're human. And human bandwidth is finite. That's the Moses complex. The fear that you are being asked to do something you physically cannot sustain.
So if the lesson from all this isn't just try harder, then what is it?
I think it goes right back to God's original answer. I am.
Meaning?
The solution to the heavy mouth, or the understaffed agency, isn't to pretend you're enough. It's to admit the mission is too big for you alone.
That sort of reframes what we think of as leadership. We think the leader is the one who has it all figured out.
But maybe the true leader is the one who admits they don't. Maybe if you think you can handle a no-fail mission all by yourself, without any support,
Yeah.
well, maybe that's when you become a danger.